What's going on, everybody? It's our Mike. It has been quite a busy week with the Pixel stuff coming in, and I had just gotten another package from FedEx. So this is two things in 2 days, and this one is actually very early. So let's go ahead and unbox it. As you can see, I got paperwork in here. And below that is something. Pull it out, and we have the LG V20. It is in-house. It has arrived. This was available to order on Verizon back on the 20th. Funny enough, V20 or 20th. Which was just yesterday, actually. I went and pre-ordered mine on Verizon. This had come early. It is not supposed to be available in the stores until the 25th or 27th of next week. So you guys get to see an early unboxing of a Verizon version. As we can see on the front of the box here and the siding, not much has changed. They do have their LTE Verizon info on it. On the side, our information, what we get inside the box, the LG V20, pre-installed SIM, which I'm going to pull out so I can put in my SIM card. Standard lithium-ion battery. Yes, this is a flagship that still has a removable battery. We also have USB wall charger, a quick reference guide, and safety product and warranty information. The V20 comes in a 64 gig basic size. It has micro SD support and a removable battery. That makes it the only top high-end device that is available across all the carriers that has a removable battery for this year. So running Snapdragon 820, 5.7-inch display. Let's go on ahead and slide this off. First thing, before we even crack it open, just to compare, here is our V10 box from last year. As we can see, the new V20 box is pretty much exact same size. A little different there in the coloring, as you can see on the camera here. Brighter white. But besides that, still the same stuff. The new Verizon logo versus the old. Same, all the product stuff on the back. Alright, and then what I'm curious about is if they stuck with the kind of the nice presentation of the packaging. I know on our V10 box here, you opened it up, you're presented with the phone right here, and then your products on the sides. I know, as you can see, I've never really used my new cabling on my V10 because it's micro USB, and I had tons of micro USB around the house, but now we're starting to get into Type-C, and I do not have enough of that. I wanted to make sure that they kept the packaging pretty original for the V20, and we are about to find out. So let's go ahead and lift off our first cover. As it says here, life is good when you play more. So this is looking like they did not change the packaging. I'm glad to see that Verizon is not tampering with how the unlocked models are. I'm glad to see that they're pretty much leaving it as is. So we open it up. We are presented with a couple different things here. We have the V20 on the left side, still to the right, and then this does open into a kind of tri-fold box. Life is good when you play more in red. And then as it shows here, USB Type-C cable, travel wall charger. Then up here should be our battery. That is a battery indicator there. Take a look at all these compartments. And our V20, obviously. So first, let's start with the battery, because we need that for the phone. Pull it out. Again, looks just like you've seen in the unlocked models of this, or people that have gotten their hands on the pre-production models for reviews or look at. I believe, without pulling this out of the packaging right now, the battery is actually a 3,200 milliamp hour, so that is good. Underneath, I believe it is just wasted space. Yes, nothing else under there. So, put that back in there for the moment. Next up, we will check out our Type-C charger, which I believe it is USB data cable. So this is a Type-C I guess that's not unopened, so we'll have to cut it out. I believe it is a Type-C to USB-A. Just going off our pictures and what we know. And I'm correct. It is USB-A to USB-C. So it is a ribbon cable too. It is not just your standard full thickness. This is kind of a thick ribbon cable too. It's not super thin. It feels matted. Feels very nice. Leave that right there. And our travel charger, your standard LG charger. You've seen these in pretty much every LG device you have picked up. Has always had the white charger. This there's my V10 going off. This one is more rounded, as we can see. It does not have any... Oh, no, it does. Take that back. Fast charging right there on the back of our charger. Side mount USB-A plug. And that is it for the charger. And to the star of the show we go. We have our flap to lift up and help pull out. And there is your Verizon information. Manuals, quick guide probably, product information. Here is our V20. It has a screen protector on it, which we'll leave. And there is the Verizon logo. So yes, this is the Verizon branded V20. I have to say, the fingerprint button scanner does have a little bit of a wobble to it. Just like, it's a little more stiff, not as wobbly and play, like you won't hear jitter out of it like you would on the V10. Our dual cameras, 8 megapixel wide angle lens, 16 megapixel main lens. Can switch between both. I believe this has phase auto detection, laser focus, dual LED flash, as you can see. See if we can get that in focus for y'all. There we go. So, metal chassis all the way. Might be plastic bottom and top for impact, and then I know it is the metal back. I have not bothered to pull any of this stuff off. As you can see, we're just touring the phone. It's very light right now because there is no battery inside. And again, it is a removable battery. Let's hit that button. Pop the back, comes free. And another thing to note as well, I believe I'd seen it in the other models. I believe the NFC coil is right here going around the camera cutout. I believe that is the, yes, that is the NFC coil. So when you do tap and pay, sound of metal, when you do tap and pay, you'd be using your fingerprint sensor if you need to, and you'd just be tapping your camera to your terminal basically. So like on the V10 and other LG phones, you had your coil in the back covering the battery. You put your phone against the terminal. No need for that now. You can kind of do like how the Nexus 6P does, where everything is up around the camera module. As you can see, our pre-inserted SIM, I'm going to yank that out, put in my SIM. Micro SD card will go there. And that is about it for the backing. So, that is our unboxing of the LG V20. I am going to put the battery in this, give it some juice, move everything over, and we will do another video comparing this to other devices that are out, if I can get it back together. Alright, so just to take a quick look at it before I cut this off, V10, V20, right there, and I think thinner in the hand as well. What we'll do is I will move this stuff out of the way here in a second so we can actually get a good look. So on this shot right here, you can see I have us in a close-up, pulled up close image of the V20 right here, next to the V10 right here. And you can see that the V20 is actually not as thick or as deep as the V10 was. So next, let's take a look at a side comparison. All right, so now to look at the thickness from a side view, as you can see here, the V20's camera housing still does have that camera hump, or camera bump, as some people like to say, but it does look thinner than the V10, which is good. And then on top, when these two are standing, when standing straight up, you can see that the V20 is a millimeter taller. And when it comes to the width of these devices, how wide, you can see that LG did shave off probably another millimeter on the side as well. So just like with the Note 7, the Note 7 was thinner and leaner than the Note 5, so has LG been able to do the same thing. So like I said, that'll be it for our unboxing of the LG V20. If you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments section down below. Keep an eye out for a few more comparison videos of the V10 versus the V20, and I will also do like I did with the Pixel and put the V20 physically side by side all the other devices that I have in the house. Again, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new so you can get the notifications, hit that bell icon on the application so you know when I get a new video up and available to view, and follow me on Twitter if you want to as well. That way if I post any new pictures or any behind the scenes stuff, it'll all be there. Devices out in use, any photos, using any new photos off of these devices, I'll post on there as well. This is RF Mike. Have a great evening. I'll see you all in the next one.